What's going on, guys? No Glare here, and today we're doing another Crown Tundra episode. In last episode, we kind of went over the Dynamax adventures and saw what those were about. And today we're, hold on, let me read this real quick. I don't think I've got the arms for it, but I bet you can check it up. Oh, okay, she was just talking about some kind of Dynamax tree. But today we're doing some more story-related stuff, so we're going to Freezington. Let me pull up a little bit. So what do you guys think of the series so far? So far, I'm liking the story of this one. The characters, at least, I should say. Can't really say story too hard, but... because, I haven't experienced too much story, but... yeah, let me know down below if you guys are enjoying this series so far. I've got to catch it. I'll be right back. We already had it. Don't even worry about it. We already had captured it, but our first steps into Freezington. Hello. Hello. What have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in and out of the way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Sure. Oh, never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. A boat neck sweatshirt. Okay, cool. Emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Alright, cool. I'm afraid it was sold quite as well as... I'm afraid it hasn't sold us quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at our statue. Okay, by the fields of the center of the village, alright. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Oh, cool. So we got it here too. Oh. I think the voice I went for, over here, Jeremy. Something like that. Alright, so it looks like he's got his little house over there. Alright, Cinderace. There we go. So now our Pokemon can follow us here too. Let's see what... it's a statue of Pokemon, but somehow Fizz is missing something. It does miss... it looks like it's missing something, but... you know how that goes. Let's see what Peony's talking about. Ha, here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings, okay? Oh, that's the thing that's missing, okay. It's like a pumpkin. But it's of this moment is also something far more important, our base camp. I know. Not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it proper air of importance, haven't we? Not enough faffing about. Now enough faffing about. Jeremy, let me tell you what the Peony Exploration Team is after. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree with a legendary flying Pokemon gathered. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in the ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we've found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it, the Peony Exploration Team. Alright, good explanation, I guess. This is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Mia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to a blissful friendship. So here's a grand adventure expedition. Chief Jeremy? Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us okay, I guess I've never seen that word. My dear Nia could come along for the grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, pinning for her papa. God, nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. Jesus. So I'll be on the hold down for the fort, Chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Expedition, okay, so I get your drip. Let's put it on real quick. Let's see. Okay. Get the little red polo under there. Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought you some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up if you answer the style, okay? Here, have these two. Legendary clue number 1. Okay. A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest is written by Peony, and old photos attached to it. Okay. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest in the legends. The king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Okay. A clue about the Legend of Giants. What is this, the Regis? Okay, so this is Regis. Far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant... Oh, did he color these? Okay. Oh, my fault. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Mon change one, the door remains firmly shut. This is probably Regieleki. Wave together. I'm not going to read all of these just for the sake of the length of the video. Near where the green mounts, or the green meets. I could read all these in another one if y'all want me to. Or they were on screen long enough for, y'all to pause on them. The bird Pokemon of legend. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down. Okay, there's the burn. Legendary comes roost. Okay. The legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated telly watching. First off, why not have a look at the clue of the King Bountiful Harvest? Seems like the king's bond and its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. I like that. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as my notes. So is that not it? Do you want to change back into your usual clothes? No, for the sake of the series, we'll stay in the in this. Time to investigate the legends surrounding the Crown Tundra. Aha! I've had just an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. Did we just get a Master Ball 9 minutes into the episode? 1 second. Alright, now that we're back, you put the Master Ball in your... Well, I ain't gotta read that part. This is supposed to be one of those Ultra Mega Corker of a ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to the base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventure and crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Okay, so now we just gotta look for the King of Bountiful Harvest, and I'll leave that to next episode. I'm assuming this is it. I probably should have picked this up next episode. Hey, Chief, my pillows caught your... Okay. Your pillow? Well, listen here. Chief, I got some wisdom to impart. If you could put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Okay? Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to look around the town for something to rest my head on, and I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off of it? You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? It's a rock. That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Ultra mega serious? Yes. This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on, then have it. But you'd better make sure to track that legend down. I promise, this is gonna be one of the easiest legend finds. It's a wooden crown. Okay? A mysterious object made out of wood. Part of it seems to have been chipped. Maybe it's meant to be a part of something. Maybe. We'll find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all have a good one.